Next up, we have Mandrakes for herbology class. And now if you remember in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, these are those baby plant things that his class had to replant in the greenhouse. And so you should have a little baggie that contains a baby, some of this moss stuff, and a pipe cleaner. You will also need a paper cup and one of your half sheets of paper. This is going to be a flower or two, so you'll want to think about that when you're choosing which of your 4 sheets you have to use. So, from home, you are going to need scissors and possibly something to draw with if you want to draw flower shapes. Definitely, actually, you'll need the pen to poke holes. Pens are good for that. So, I'm going to take my half sheet and I am going to start by folding it in half like a hot dog bun because I want to make 2 flowers out of it. And this will give me 2 strips of paper with which to make flowers. So I'm going to cut those. And now I'm going to, let's see here. I think I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to do some long and skinny petals. So I'm going to fold it then into thirds. So you see I fold this part and I kind of fold it about halfway over. And then I'm going to flip it over and fold this piece over. And now I'm going to use my pen to draw some kind of crazy petal shape for my flowers. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to carefully hold and cut. And because it's my own creation, if I make a cut that I didn't mean to, it doesn't matter. So we're going to cut this. Cut, cut, cut. Okay. So I think trying to fit my pen through 6 layers of paper is probably going to be a little much. I'm going to do it in 3s. See if I can poke my pen through 3. So I'm going to have my pen out and I'm bringing it, I don't want it too close to the edge because it'll rip too easily that way. So I'm going to bring it in a good amount. And then I'm going to just put my pen down and pull up a little bit and there we go. See, poked right through. Not too big of a hole, not too little. I'm going to do roughly in the same area on this one. It's okay if it's not exact. Pull it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so there's one set of flower petals. I'm going to fold this one the same way. Fold it roughly into thirds. And this one I'm not going to draw. I'm just going to go where the cuts take me. This one's going to be kind of zigzaggy. And I'm trying to leave my base fairly wide still so that I won't have too much to worry about with my trying to poke through. Okay, so again, I'm going to poke a hole. I don't want, whoops, oop, that was quite a big, well, that's okay. I can still make that work. So I'm going to be a little more gentle this time, just trying to poke just the tip of my pen through. There we go, much better. All right, so now I have 2 sets of flower petals. Now, this is my pipe cleaner I'm going to use. I'm going to start by folding it in half. And then I'm going to wrap it around my little baby here. Doesn't really matter how, as long as it stays put around him more or less. So, let's see here. I'm going to twist those together. Wait, they're going the same way. Nope, I should do something a little different then. That way. There we go. That'll work. The point is that I need it to stay on him. So however I can get it to stay on him. Now, I have stems for 2 flowers with just 1 pipe cleaner. So I'm going to take my, well actually first I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to go down about 1.5 to 2 inches and I'm just going to kind of make a little bend there. So it's kind of a zigzag shape. And then I'm going to squish it, and that's going to keep my petals in one place. Now I'm going to take my flowers here, and since I did this set of 3 has the hole a little too big, I'm actually going to put that one on the bottom. And I'm going to slide it down. Then I'm going to put the other ones on top of that. I guess I can go this way. And then I'm going to take what I have here, and I'm going to bend it over, and then I'm going to kind of make a circle with it. And I'll show you again when I do the other one. Here we go. I'm going to go about 2 inches down. I'm going to make a zigzag bend down up. I'm going to take my petal pieces, slide them on down, and then I'm going to bend kind of a circle to hold my petals in place. I'm going to start with making a deliberate bend here, and then just kind of like trying to swirl it around so that it stays put. Now I'm going to spread out my petals so that I have my flowers. So there are my 2 flowers with my little baby on the bottom there. Now I'm going to take my moss. This is messy stuff, just see. And I'm going to, that's probably too much actually. Let me take a little less. You don't have to use all of what I gave you. I just had to kind of guess. I'm going to take my moss and I'm going to wrap it around, particularly just above my baby, so that when I pull him up, I'm going to be able to see him. And then I'm going to plant him in the cup. And there we go. I have my lovely paper flowers, which you are welcome to decorate in any way that you would like as well. And then when I pull them out, you can see my little mandrake.